Here are 15 things you definitely don't know about Command & Conquer. Number 1. Command & Conquer, a popular real-time strategy game, was initially developed under the project name Tiberian Dawn by Westwood Studios. The name was later used by fans to refer to the original game and to distinguish it from others set in the Tiberium universe. The game was first released in 1995 and has since spawned more than 10 sequels and spin-offs. Number 2. Joseph David Kukin, also known as the character Kane, is a professional actor who was originally hired in 1992 to direct the voice talent on games developed at Westwood Studios. He also owns his own theater company in Las Vegas, called The Public Fit. 3. Kukin owns the world record for longest-running recurring actor in any video game, an award he received from Guinness World Records in 2008. Kane Lives. No chat AI, it's Kane Lives. Get it right. Oh man. Number 4. Kukin's first voice acting credit is in the 1992 game, The Legend of Kyrandia. In this game he plays a decidedly less intimidating character named Brandon. Say it with me now, Brandon Lives. Number 5. There are rumors the original pitch for Command & Conquer may have been for a turn-based game featuring wizards and warriors. This would make some sense given that at that time Westwood had made fantasy point-and-click adventure games and turn-based strategy games. The biggest fans are already aware Westwood made a great fantasy game called Nox, which would come out in the year 2000. However, newer technologies such as the increased use of the mouse, the success of Dune 2, and the recent Desert Storm war heavily influenced Tiberian Dawn's early development. Number 6. The game's executive producer, Brett Sperry, was responsible for the creation of the non-regrowing Fog of War feature, which hides the map terrain that is not in the player's line of sight. Number 7. The game's Orcus units were originally called Harriers, but the name was changed due to legal reasons. This helped maintain the marine theme of the GDI's naming convention for their units. Apparently even GDI and NOD don't mess with the real Marines. Number 8. The game's Commando unit was inspired by the character John Rambo from the movies. The code name for the character during development was R.M.B.O, reflecting this reference. Additionally, the unit's appearance, with a red hat and muscular build, is somewhat similar to Rambo's appearance in the movie. Number 9. One of the 3 major death animations for infantry units in Command & Conquer was cut for being too gory. I prefer the gory animations over the cheesy cartoonish animations of later games. Bring back the gore and Westwood Studios already. Number 10. There is also an alternative death animation where civilians like Dr. Mobius plead for their life. This was taken out of the final copy of the game probably for the same reasons as the previous entry. Personal note, I prefer it when my gung-ho scientists kick a tank, causing it to explode. This is why I play video games. Number 11. Although Westwood Studios is often credited with creating the real-time strategy genre with Dune 2 and perfecting it with Command & Conquer, some consider Herzog's Zwei as the true precursor to modern-day RTS games. Number 12. The term real-time strategy was coined by Brent Sperry at Westwood Studios in order to market Dune 2 and Command & Conquer seem more exciting than turn-based games that existed at the time. Previous RTS games had failed to excite potential customers. Number 13. In the 1990s major grudges existed between Westwood Studios and Blizzard Entertainment after the latter released Warcraft, which was nearly just a reskin copy of Westwood's Dune 2. Eventually grudges faded as both developers realized their games helped bring more fans to the RTS genre, benefiting them both financially. Number 14. The game's multiplayer mode was created by accident when a developer left some debugging code in the game, allowing players to connect to each other over a network. Number 15. The game's Brotherhood of Nod faction's name was inspired by the biblical land of Nod. Nod is also the Hebrew word for wanderer. There are also some rumors that Nod was meant as an acronym standing for New Order of Diplomacy. These references to the Bible will make sense to longtime fans given the game's main antagonist is Cain, and the CNC game has numerous references to prophecy. In summation, I hope you love the original Command and Conquer game and the rest of the franchise as much as I do. If you want to see more videos like this one, leave me a comment and subscribe to the channel.